Good morning, guys. Today we're going to take the GX460 in for the 100,000 mile service with Lexus. And while we're there, we're going to get a little alignment done because since we picked this vehicle up a couple of months ago, steering wheels turned out just a little bit to the driver's side. So we want to get that fixed. We're going to let them do a full go over, give me everything that they see as any kind of a cause for concern. We're going to get the oil change, tire rotation, we'll get an alignment. We'll go over a full rundown of everything that they find and do. In addition to that, with this vehicle, there are a few things that we need to just tidy up a little bit. One of these owners had some dogs. We've almost completely rid the vehicle of any of the wet dog smell, but there are telltale signs that little tiny claws were entering and leaving the vehicle. Weather stripping, I'll have to find some replacements just because that bugs the absolute crap out of me. Oh, and I almost forgot. Captain's chairs, cup holder, and we're missing one, so to replace that. And utterly driving me crazy are you have the two LED outside lights. You have the LED splash that's at the bottom for your DRL, and then you have this ugly yellow halogen bulb for your high beam. Just recently found out that we had no reverse lights. I have that now fixed, but I plan on doing some LEDs for that as well to just brighten it up. One other thing of concern, yikes. Yeah, all the little inner splash panels are completely torn and gone. Now, I've purchased some cheap Amazon replacements. Before today's video goes, we will just see whether or not they're complete junk or whether we're going to spring for a little bit more expensive replacement. I really honestly think that we're going to be buying the more expensive ones. They just look, they look exceptionally cheap, which they should be for 24 bucks or whatever they were. We'll go over a full comprehensive list of everything that they find wrong with our 2017 GX later, but I've got to get on the road so I can make this 10:15 appointment. Now, we chose to use Parker Lexus to service our vehicle. They are located in Little Rock, Arkansas. Once arriving, I was greeted by this atrium-like receiving area for service and was just immediately blown away. And I mean, holy moly, this place is busy. So it's pretty wild. I guess I just pull forward. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure it out. I was soon greeted by a service advisor and directed into this awesome waiting area with snacks, drinks, and plenty of comfortable chair options. The time passed by rather quickly. All right, absolutely phenomenal service. I mean, absolutely phenomenal service. Well taken care of. These guys are extremely professional. It was a little less than I was expecting, but we got the four-wheel alignment. We did the 100,000 mile service. I've got a list of things that I can do on my own, but Parker Lexus, you have outdone yourself. Let me just give you a little view here of what's going on. A little thank you left in the cup holder. A shot of that. You can catch, they got a little GX560 over trail there that you can just see the corner of. Senior technician. Absolutely blown away by their attentiveness, and that was done pretty much about as quick as I could have anticipated being done. So let's get back safely, and we'll go over everything that was performed. Freshly back from Little Rock, Arkansas at Parker Lexus, and let's go over real quick exactly how detailed they get with a 100,000 mile service. In addition to the 100K service, we also were getting an alignment. So let's go real quick over charges here. All right, as you can see, for the 100K service, they are going to check installation of driver's floor mat, inspect the windshield wiper system, OEM oil and filter change, replace engine coolant, reset maintenance required light, rotate the tires, road test the vehicle, visually inspect brake pads, calipers, and rotors. All right, total charges were $858.10. And in addition to the services performed, we had some other things that were done. They do not charge for. They do just a complimentary multi-point inspection. Brake pads, both of those, obviously, I mean, you can get tires anywhere. I'm not exactly sure what direction we're going with this right out of the gate, so I'm going to try to get as much life as I can out of those tires. But again, just by doing some preventative things like tire rotations and whatnot, it will help with that. Brake pads were in the yellow. That was in the rear. Now, these are the things that they recommended. The AC filter was dirty. Again, we got that covered. The engine air filter, we got that covered as well. But they recommend to do a power steering flush, a brake flush, front diff service, rear diff service, transfer case, and throttle body. All of those would be your totals that would have been on top of this had we let the dealer do it. And there's pretty easy to do a diff change. There is a special fluid for the transfer case, which I will have to get some of that fluid, and we're going to probably do that here within probably the next month. And that's about it. After that, we will be caught up, at least for the foreseeable future. I just think this is it's a phenomenal vehicle, and I'm hoping that we get just a tremendous amount of life out of it. My immediate attention will be focused on getting the filters changed, and then as soon as I get time, we'll do the differentials. The other thing we mentioned before we left this morning was these inner fender splash guards. I just want to see how ill-fitting these are. I'm going to get them out real quick, and I'll show you what I find. Oddly enough, we have two that look the same. They just would be, you're going to basically have one that's on the slick side and one on the dimpled side. Which right off the jump gets me, yeah, I'm having a hard time with that. So anyway, let's just see how these fit. All right, you can see the remnants of the old one, and you can see that one in particular there's not even a hole for, and can kind of just give you an idea. So besides the fact that you're going to have one smooth side out, one oddball that's got a smooth side and then a dimpled side, it's missing one hole. I mean, I know they were cheap, but at least, you know, you would think that they would have the correct number of holes and, you know, fit. So that's a no-go for me. Probably go with like Rad Rubber or somebody that it's got an all-in-one kit that covers it a little bit better. But yeah, I can't do that. Thanks for coming along today while we serviced our GX. If you like this kind of content and want to see what else I have in store for it, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, give us a like. Thank you.